y'all we come with Mike Tyson from 600 million to broke. How the hell you have 600 million and still go broke? Nigga, you never deserve the money. Nigga, if you get me too, I'm gonna make it last for a lifetime. Boy, if you, man, what? How? Bro, that's poor financial decisions, cause ain't no way. But let's go ahead and get into the video. Welcome new people, new subscribers. Let's get to the video.
$600 million over the course of 6 years. Mike Tyson celebrated his 36th birthday with a bank account reading 0. So how did Mike Tyson go bankrupt?
How does that even happen?
Tyson made it clear that a financial education wasn't a part of his childhood.
From a broke background, because I never really learned the art of handling money as a kid.
Which became a problem as he began to earn millions whilst he was still a teenager. After becoming champion at the age of only 20, Mike Tyson began to average 7.5 million per fight. And
7.5 million per fight? Boy, nigga, man, I might start boxing, y'all. Man, get this. Man, I'm finna, what? Oh, for 7.5 million per fight? Man, if we don't, if y'all don't start training right now today, y'all losing money. You're losing money.
This didn't even include his other sources of income. He was paid over $50 million in casino deals, $3.5 million for a WrestleMania guest appearance, while Mike Tyson's Punch-Out sold 2 million copies during its very first year. By 1990, Mike Tyson was credited as the highest paid athlete in the world, with an estimated $28.6 million in income this year.
Major bag
of this changed when he was sent to prison only 2 years later. Between 1992 and his release in 1995, Mike Tyson was unable to earn a single dollar. Although as summarized by this CBS article, he wasn't exactly struggling when he finally walked free. Most Indiana prisoners are given $75 in spending money to ease their transition back into society. Tyson needed no such help.
Shit, boy, I'm so cheap. I would have still needed that. I would have needed every dollar. 75, nigga. Hey, that's going to the bank. I mean, I would have used that. Don't give me my money. Let me use this money. That makes sense to me. I don't care what y'all say, bro. When you broke, bro, when you come from being broke, you gonna use every last penny. No lie.
The former heavyweight champion had 2 checks, each made out to him for $10 million. In the next few weeks, Tyson will get another $12 million for the rights to future fights and television. A few months later, he earned the most money ever given to a boxer, $25 million, to fight a stiff named Peter McNeely. Over the next 2 years, Tyson earned a further $140 million from 5 different fights, making him feel invincible.
Money's a false sense of security.
False sense of security. Nothing about it could be a
You feel
real...
invincible with money.
Okay.
Feel like you can't even die.
Which, when combined with the bitterness from his time spent in
Hey, I wanna know what that feels like, nigga. I feel very invincible right now. I feel like I can die at any moment, nigga. I need that much money. I want so much money that I don't feel invincible. What the fuck, nigga? I can't even imagine that feeling. What the fuck?
Prison caused Tyson to begin spending everything.
For me being poor, never having anything. For me being bitter, angry for being in prison. It stems from a lot of things.
Firstly, there were the cars. According to CBS, Tyson reportedly bought 110 cars either for himself or as gifts, one of which being a $320,000 Bentley Azure, the most expensive production car in the world. Tyson bought it and ordered 4 more. In the space of a few minutes, he had spent more than $1.5 million, while in a different instance, Tyson showed up at a car dealership just outside New York to buy another car. He bought a Ferrari for $300,000, declining a test drive because he already had one just like it. On a different day, Tyson was pulled over whilst driving his Rolls Royce without a license, but was able to get out of trouble by giving the car to the cop.
You know, sir, why don't you just take the car? You know, you deserve it because you've been doing a lot. Because I didn't want to get arrested. I didn't have a license or anything. And I didn't want my wife to get in trouble.
He just gave that nigga a... God, where was I probably been born, I can't lie. But, bruh, he gave him a Rolls Royce just for pulling him over? Cops, pull more Rolls Royces over. You might get a free car. Don't lie.
If you want to just take it, you know, it was around 230 at the time. And they
That's
took
nothing?
This didn't end well for the officer.
He got fired.
He did?
Yeah.
Although it did end well for Tyson's friend and lover, who was given a Bentley so he could drive home from the club.
He goes, here, take the car. I'm like, okay. He gives me the Bentley. A month go by, I still have this car. He said, I wanted you to have that car. He said, I gave you that car.
With so many vehicles, Tyson needed somewhere to store
I'm
them,
sick.
purchasing mansions in Las Vegas, Ohio, and Maryland. However, these were nothing compared to the house he bought in Connecticut. It featured 21 bedrooms and 35 bathrooms, as well as a full-blown nightclub, a movie theater, a mini casino, a squash court, and a fully spec'd out proper commercial gym. But this was only the inside. Outside there was a full-size basketball court, a swimming pool with its own grotto, and get this, its own lake house, and fountain on a 17.6 acre block.
Y'all, we gotta get our bag. So what the boy, did y'all just hear it? A lake house on the lake, but he already got a house on 21. I ain't gonna lie, I don't want 21 bathrooms. I mean 21 beds, bro. Cause the fuck, nigga, this ain't no damn much, unless it's an Airbnb property. Like, we talking business over here now. Listen, you could really. Wait, do you know how much, bro? Do you know how much money you run off of an Airbnb? And you charge every room. Boy, let's talk. And then you got the property outside on the lake, and you charge for that too. Ooh, we talking money. We talking money. And say you really wanted to stay in the mansion, and you just got people at the lake house. That's still money coming. See, they don't got the mindset, bro. I'll be running it up. What are you talking about?
If the house looks familiar, it's because Tyson eventually sold it at 50 Cent, who called it his biggest financial mistake.
What was the most, like, when you wasted money?
The Tyson Crips like that.
Mainly because of how much the property cost to run.
How much was
I
the
bet.
guesstimate per year?
$5,700.
A year.
Tyson expanded on this in a different interview,
It's
$78,000 a
gonna
year.
cost him $25,000 just to mow the lawn. Right?
which when combined with his other houses meant gardening bills alone mounted to $100,000, although the gardener was still a minor expense compared to the things Tyson bought for these houses. As a gift for his first wife, Robin Givens, Mike spent $2.2 million on a solid gold bathtub, which was followed by their divorce less than a year.
If I bought you a gold tub and you divorced me the year later, well, listen, y'all, materials don't matter, but still, a gold tub and you divorced me the next year? Man, boy, what?
Later, which cost Mike a further $10 million in legal fees and compensation. Tyson had also dropped $410,000 on a birthday party and $140,000 on 2 white Bengal tigers, which needed their own specialty enclosure, $200,000 a year worth of food, and their own animal trainer, which Mike hired at a cost of $125,000 a year. Mike also had to pay a friend $250,000 in compensation after they were bitten by one of the tigers, although there was another bite that cost Tyson even more. During a match in 1997, Evander Holyfield headbutted Tyson, who in retaliation bit a portion of Holyfield's ear off.
That's what caused that? He headbutted until he decided to bite his ear off? Man, Mike Tyson, man, y'all, bro, I don't care if he lost to Jake Paul. That nigga's dangerous. Man, boy, what?
Tyson was disqualified and fined $3 million, although it seemed he hadn't learned his lesson, as he then bit Lennox Lewis's leg during a press conference, warranting another $335,000 fine. In the process, Tyson employed over 200 different people, including chefs, chauffeurs, and bodyguards, the most pointless of which being a guy nicknamed Crocodile, whose sole function was to dress in fatigues and repeatedly shout guerrilla warfare at Tyson's news conferences, for which he was paid $300,000 in 1996.
That's all
in
he
another
did?
crazy instance, Tyson walked into a
Guerrilla
club and offered to pay
warfare.
for everybody's drinks all night.
Mike calls me over again. Ed, come here. I go, what's up, Mike? Tell the DJ I got the bar until the club closed. I said, what are you talking about? I'm buying the bar out. Everybody can have whatever they want.
However, there was one final expense that was higher than any other.
Talk to me.
Do you regret anything?
Yeah, I didn't pay taxes, really.
He didn't pay taxes?
Yeah.
It was revealed in 2003 that Tyson owed $13.4 million to the IRS, $117,000 to 5 different states, as well as $4 million to British tax authorities, and things only got worse from here. Turns out most of Mike's luxury purchases were being made on credit, and as a result he also owed $27 million to various different businesses, including $600,000 to a legal company, $500,000 to his finance manager, and $800,000 to a former trainer, all of which was stacked on top of a second divorce. Tyson owes money to at least 246 creditors, including the
Still to
Internal
today?
Revenue Service, the Screen Actors Guild, and dozens of doctors, lawyers, and accountants. Tyson owes his ex-wife Monica Turner almost $9 million from their divorce, and he hasn't paid $19.4 million in taxes to the IRS, Great Britain, and 5 states, which was an extra large problem as Tyson was down to his last $1,250 in cash. Tyson, 38, said all of his houses have been sold or seized, and he owns only one car, albeit a white Hummer SUV, newly purchased and apparently not yet paid for. According to bank records Tyson's attorney submitted to the US bankruptcy court, Tyson earned $38 during January. His living expenses during that month were more than $407,000. Mike Tyson was completely and utterly screwed. However, he devised a plan to get himself out of trouble. Tyson's reorganization plan is ambitious. He hopes to earn at least $19.5 million from boxing over the next 3 years to help satisfy his creditors, although this isn't what would happen. In fact, he'd lose both of his next 2 professional fights before retiring from boxing and filing for bankruptcy. At the time he'd state, "My whole life has been a waste. I've been a failure. I just want to escape."
Wow. That is insane. I knew nothing about this. So that's why he retired, because he was broke as hell. And he was losing. He said, "My whole life has been a waste. I've been a failure. This is a champion. This is a heavyweight champion, y'all. I just want to escape. I'm really embarrassed with myself and my life. I want to be a missionary. I think I could do that while keeping my dignity without letting people know they chase me out of." Oh my God. I want to get this part of my life over as soon as possible. In this country, nothing good is going to come of me. I'm so stigmatized that there is no way I can. Wow. Y'all, we all hit that little wall in our life, y'all, where it just feel like I guess it's like hopelessness, bro. But like if you keep pushing, bro, like hopefully this story has like a better ending. I don't know if he's still till like in 2024 broke, but Jesus.
I'm really embarrassed with myself and my life. I want to be a missionary. I think I could do that while keeping my dignity without letting people know they chased me out of the country. I want to get this part of my life over as soon as possible. In this country, nothing good is going to come of me. I'm so stigmatized there is no way I can elevate myself.
Wow.
I'll never be happy. I believe I'll die alone. I would want it that way. I've been a loner all my life with my secrets and my pain. I'm really lost, but I'm trying to find myself. I'm a really sad, pathetic case. With nothing else to do, Mike spent his days caring for 350 unique pigeons, a collection which prior to bankruptcy, he'd paid $400,000 for. He'd later likened his spending habits to a drug addiction.
It's like the drugs. You might as well say have it all, but it's still that empty hole that you're trying to fulfill. You spend as much as you can to try to get that satisfaction, fulfill that hole. It just is bottomless.
However, Tyson's life wasn't finished yet. Losing everything had taught Tyson a valuable lesson.
I know the power of humbleness now.
How did you learn that?
I have to lose everything.
With humility acting as a baseline for him to
never
rebuild
knew none
his
of
life.
this, yo.
Tyson took the lessons he'd learnt and transformed them into a book, whilst his life story was also the perfect premise for his own documentary.
Wow.
On top of this, Mike landed a cameo role in both The
Hangover.
Hangover 1 and 2,
Yeah,
for
I
which he was
remember.
paid $300,000.
Wow.
Through these various media appearances, Mike was able to rebuy himself a pretty awesome house in Vegas,
Right.
although he refused to let money dictate his happiness.
I think anybody that thinks a lot of money is going to make them happy, they never had a lot of money.
So don't make you happy.
Yeah, oh no, it's going to make you miserable. You can make you hate yourself.
Since then, Mike has launched his own extremely successful podcast called Hot Boxing and built a net worth of $10 million.
No. Shout out to bro. That was I love how I ended right there, bro. He said, having a lot of money can even make you hate yourself. A lot of y'all think y'all need money to be this, bro. You're already that deep. Like a lot of y'all feel like you're not nothing without these compliments, without this degree, without this amount of money, without this girl, without this. Bro, you're something now, and you always have been, bro. But you're not gonna be nothing till you realize that you're something, and it's gonna take some work. Like it's gonna take some real long nights, some really long days, And you might feel lost for a while, y'all. You might feel lost. Like it might take you 5, 10, who knows how long, but it's gonna take you a while, bro. It's gonna take you a while to really get to know yourself, get to love yourself. But once you reach that point, y'all, it's like bliss. Everything's just quiet. It's not, you're not in your head as much. The anxiety's not beating on you all the time. I love y'all. You're gonna get through it. I promise you. Like and like if you're not going through this message is not for you. The next message that I give might be, but this one's for the people who's going through something and they feel lost. Keep your head up. I love you, and I'll see y'all next video. We out. Ugh.